If your life ended tomorrow, would you say you truly lived? Most people wouldn't, because they have been tricked into surviving a life they don't even want. But here's the truth: you don't accidentally build a life you love, you design it intentionally. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how, not with vague quotes or fake motivation, but with three-part system you can start using this week to redesign your life around what actually matters. The video will delve into the lies you live, what it costs you, how to find truth, what systems to rely on, and what actions to take. They handed us a checklist at birth. Good grades, good job, nice car, find a partner, and follow the script. And this will make you happy. But here's what no one tells you. You can tick every box and still be completely hollow. I lived it. 80 hours a week, prestigious client, elite milestone, and felt nothing. I remember reconnecting with an old friend in Canada. A brilliant guy, top of the class, and I assumed he'd be chasing millions. Instead, he told me he chose peace. He opted out a life of purpose. His dream life is all about working 9 to 5 and then getting home to play his games on his PC. That's life to him. And he's finding time to justify that and be happy. And this moment shattered everything I believed in. Success without a soul is just slower death. And that's when I realized the life we were told all about wasn't designed to fulfill us. It was only designed to keep us busy. Every illusion has a price, and the price of chasing someone else's dream is your identity. It starts subtly. You say yes when you mean no. You pretend, perform, post, and then you became a version of yourself shaped to please everyone else. Your boss, your parents, your audience. And one day, you wake up and realize you have built a life that's impressive on the outside, but hollow in the inside. I once met someone who said, if I lost my job tomorrow, I'd have no idea who I am. And that haunted me because I was exactly the same. My worth was tied to my title, to my company, and my identity, well, it was my LinkedIn bio. That's a dangerous part of success. You get applause for slowly disappearing. In fact, according to psychology, today, 76% of life regrets come from inaction. Not the risk we take, but the parts of lives we remain silent. So ask yourself, what are you giving up to maintain the image? What part of you are quietly dying while your resume shines? And if everything you built disappeared tomorrow, would you still recognize what is left? Okay, let's get clear and practical. We have talked a lot about illusions and authenticity, but how do you actually start building a life you genuinely love? Well, it comes down to 7 fundamental steps. These steps aren't fluffy or simply vague ideas. Each one is crucial, grounded, and deeply human. And if even one is missing, your life will always feel slightly incomplete. So, let's understand these 7 things. Number 1. Purpose and meaning. If you don't have a reason to wake up in the morning that excites you, eventually nothing will feel fulfilling. Purpose isn't something you magically find. It's something you actively create by doing things that deeply matter to you. Right now, do you know why you are waking up every morning? And do you genuinely look forward to it? Step 2. Connection and belonging. We are wired for connection and not superficial acquaintances or social media likes, but genuine relationship. Real connection means having people who see you fully with your flaws, your dreams, your weird habits, and choose to stand with you anyway. So you have to really ask yourself an honest question. How many people in your life truly see you? How many relationships feel deep and real rather than a transactional or surface level value? All right, step 3, growth and mastery. Well, life feels exciting when you're actively growing, actively contributing to something. and not just chasing random achievements, but genuinely mastering something that feels meaningful. Learning a new skill, exploring new passion, becoming excellent at something is very difficult. And that's the stuff that builds real lasting confidence. So you really have to dig deep and ask yourself this question. When was the last time you felt genuinely proud of yourself because you improved or mastered something new? Step 4. Freedom and autonomy. Deep down, we crave freedom, and not just financially, but freedom of time. Freedom to choose how you spend your days. And real success is having control over your life rather than your life controlling you. So you really have to ask the question today, how much of your day felt truly yours versus an obligation you had no control over? Step 5. Novelty and adventure. Routine might feel safe, but too much of it quietly dulls your spirit. Humans need novelty. We are built for adventure, for exploration, and for surprises. Even small doses of new experiences can spark profound joy. So you have to challenge yourself oftentimes to ask yourself, when was the last time you stepped outside of your comfort zone or you did something new for the first time? Step 6. Contribution and impact. Well, at the end of our lives, what we really care about mostly is what we have contributed to or what we have accumulated thus far. Contribution is about leaving something better because you existed, you made a difference, and that should outlast you. Right now, is your life making the world around you better, even in small ways? Things like, will your legacy outlast you for your family, friends, or your local society? So what impact did you genuinely create? And lastly, step 7, health and vitality. Nothing else matters if your body or your mind is suffering. Prioritizing your health isn't selfish, it's foundational. Your energy, mood, creativity, and joy all depends directly on how well you treat your physical and mental health. Now, we move from awareness to architecture. Here's the system I use and you can too. Step 1, an audit. You can dedicate a time weekly or monthly to reflect on things. Understand things that you can't change, what you are not aware of, and every Sunday or once a month, spend 20 minutes aside honestly talking about these things with yourself. Reflect on 2 simple questions. What did I do this week or month that truly mattered to me? And what drained my energy and made life feel empty? You need to evaluate yourself again on those 7 steps to see if you have made any progress. And it may take time. It can take few weeks or few months to see a clear pattern that can emerge out. And that's when real clarity kicks in. So dedicate a time and introspect, because imagine waking up a month from now knowing exactly what to amplify and exactly what to cut out from your life without any confusion. That's a rare superpower to have, right? And that's the power of consistent monthly or weekly introspection. Step 2, the influence check. So here's something we rarely consider. We inherit beliefs, habits, and even fears from others, and they shape our lives in subtle ways. The influence check means identifying these hidden influences clearly. A great practical example could be maybe your constant anxiety about money comes directly from watching your parents struggle financially, or your fear of failure traces back to a teacher who doubted you. So identify these ripples and choose consciously whether you'll carry them forward or break the cycle. So ask yourself today, whose fears and expectations are you living by? And are they even yours to carry? Step 3, get clarity. The most powerful lives aren't measured by what happens while you are here. They are measured by what happens when you are not. A legacy engine is what you need to look forward to. It can help you to create structures and contributions that continue making an impact even without you. A practical example could be maybe writing down your thoughts and experiences in journal for your kids to read someday. Maybe it's building a community project that runs independently. Perhaps it's creating content or the art that inspires people you have never met. So ask yourself, what legacy are you currently creating? If you disappeared tomorrow, what is your impact to the society? Listen carefully. These steps aren't theoretical exercises. They are your lifeline to building a genuine, meaningful existence. Most people never take these simple actions because it feels easier to drift along, hoping something will change or someday everything will work out eventually. But you have to take an action because the cost of inaction is huge. So let me be brutally honest with you. Nothing in your life will change unless you do. You can watch every video, read every book, take every course. But if you don't act, nothing shifts. At some point, you have to look at yourself and say, enough. I am done surviving. I'm ready to start living. So here's your challenge. Today, not next week, not next month. Pick one pillar, just one. And maybe it's purpose, maybe it's health, or maybe it's connection. Take one small action, but a meaningful action towards it. Book a class, call the person, start your legacy log. Don't overthink, just move. Because momentum is what turns intentions into mega transformations. You are not here just to pay bills and scroll your way to your grave. You are here to build something that outlasts you. And that starts the moment you stop waiting for permission and give it to yourself. Now, go build a life that you will love and feel proud of.